Hello everyone, welcome back to If Books Could Kill podcast with your hosts, Hailey, Kowzan, Kyla, and Nguyen.
Today's podcast will be sponsored by Dowling's Reading Company, Incorporated. We have a guest joining the show today, Commander Fred's wife.
Disclaimer, today's podcast may be unsuitable for children under the age of 13, as we may discuss mature content. Okay, well let's get started. First, how have you been? Anything new in your life, ma'am?
Don't call me ma'am. I've been tending to the garden and my new roses, like usual.
Were you the Serena Joy from the Christian TV show from the early 2000s?
Yes, I was, but I left after the creation of Gilead.
Do you believe in God?
Of course.
Called Serena Joy your stage name, or a wife?
I've adjusted more to the title of wife. However, Serena Joy is fine and brings pleasant memories from the past.
What was your life like before and after fame?
Before fame, I was content with life, but was very secluded and shy. After fame, making speeches really helped me come out of my shell and open to the idea of popularity.
Are you content with the results of what you preach?
In hindsight, I'm not completely satisfied with my results. However, I achieved what I was aiming for at the time.
Have you danced without leaving room for Jesus?
Of course not.
In this new reformation of the society you once knew, what is something you miss?
I surprisingly miss simple things like grocery shopping for myself and certainly sex.
What's your favorite position?
Missionary, my guy.
After the division of the government from the Republic of Gilead, how has your political stance changed about other religions?
I still believe that our one current religion is the supreme and others aren't necessary.
What is your point of view of feminism in Gilead?
I don't believe feminism is needed at all, as a woman's needs are her husband's needs and not her own.
Do you hate men?
Of course not. I work for my husband, bro.
Do you think women should have access to books and free education?
Like I said, my needs are my husband's, and my husband doesn't need me literate and educated. However, I am, unfortunately, due to my past career, but I don't practice it anymore.
How did you meet your husband, the Commander Fred, and how has life changed since you married him?
Like any usual partnering, we met through the selection everyone goes through. My life has been like any other wife's.
What do you think about the aunts, Marthas, and handmaids helping you and your husband?
I think it's good for them to have a sense of responsibility and not be completely useless around the house.
How have you adjusted to your new handmaid, Offred?
She's okay, but she's a poor listener and consistently refers to me as ma'am as if I'm older than I actually am.
How old are you?
That's none of your business.
Do you miss your old ones?
No, they were much worse.
What do you think about the old ones?
They suck.
How do you feel about Nick?
I'm content with him because he hasn't reported any sorts of rebellion taking place in the household.
What types of rebellion?
Oh, you know, the usual that wives often get, like cigarettes, oranges, etc.
Was there a point where you were concerned about Offred cheating with your husband?
Handmaids don't cheat. Offred's job as a whole is to get pregnant with the help of my husband. However, if there is an emotional connection between her and the commander, it would be my husband cheating on me.
Do you think Offred's a hoe?
All handmaids are hoes.
What emotions did you feel during the first ceremony your husband had with Offred?
It was awkward and uncomfortable, especially being in that situation with a woman. However, it pleased my husband, which is way more important than my happiness.
All right, thank you for answering our questions and giving insight into your life, Serena.
Of course.
That's this week's episode of If Books Could Kill podcast. Don't forget to join us next week for another episode. Thank you for listening.
Love this episode of the If Books Could Kill podcast? Head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. It's very much appreciated. Thank you.
If you leave a bad review, we will find you, throw a bag over your head, waterboard you while playing Slim Shady, and send you to the colonies.
Have a nice day.
She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. 50 dub, I got it tatted on.